my microphone's muted. Totally forgot about that. Let's get over to the starting screen. There's gotta be a shit show. There was some friendly fire that I did not expect. God damn, a rage bait. God, stop, YouTube. Stop playing the shorts. Jesus Christ. I accidentally started a shit show. Oh my goodness. Well, at least I find it funny. I just made a video. Alright. Let's see. Background music. Because there is stuff to talk about this earlier today. This is not the normal stream. This is just, I got drill bits and I want to see if these drill bits will work. And might as well do it live. So, fuck it. We'll do it live. I just need to find quite literally anything to play as background music. Please, for the love of God, give me some background music, YouTube. That's not what I want. Come on. Why the fuck is OBS always dropping frames now? Like, what the fuck? I still can't believe that. Oh yeah, that's right. I need background music. Stop playing this, thank you. Oh, it's only 14 minutes. I want a long background music song. Is this just gonna be one song? It's not. Perfect. Yeah, I don't need that all that loud for me. Yeah, I'll give people time to join. Oh my god. There's some friendly fire because of that video. I can't believe it. I knew that about one of the people that watch this. They gatekeep like hell. Zero surprises. Let's do this. Oh, actually, you know what I can do? Yeah, it's really shitty weather out. We fed calves this morning and kind of called it good for right now. I put up a rage bait video to some degree, and there might have been some friendly fire. So we'll see. we'll see how chat gets today. This is not the mainstream for today. I got drill bits and everything for the Krieg magnetization, and I should have everything I need to do it properly. So priming your AOS terrain right now. We'll learn how to use the airbrush the next day off to prime everything. Totally highly recommend airbrushes for priming miniatures. God damn, that music's extremely loud for me. Let me turn that down for me. I'll turn it down for you guys as well. It's supposed to be background music. It does not need to be loud. I cannot believe we friendly fired. There was some blue on blue action because of a video that was supposed to be rage bait. Now, I knew it wasn't gonna work. I've got a... It should work automatically. Stream elements, I fucking hate you. There's supposed to be a bot. And it's supposed to remind people to go to the Discord, that kind of stuff. New data slate. Oh, yeah, yep. I saw it. Angron went down. 20. He's still not worth. Yeah. I just actually listened to the, what's the video? What's the guy's name? I can't think of the dude's name. Everyone watches him. Why can't I think of his name? Space Tactics. That's his name. Fuck. The guys from Real Time got no changes. I have yet to look at them. Let me. It is 3 hours old. I hate this. This is the shit I was troubleshooting last night, and it's still not wanting to work right. So if I put this in there, stream elements should pop up. I'm gonna fucking sewer slide. I had this working last night, and now it doesn't want to work. You know what? This is a great time to figure it the fuck out. So I'll pause. I haven't seen the crash out yet. Ignore me typing in chat. This is to see if something's working. Yes, it is working. I'm sorry. They all went up by like 20 points. Did it ruin his whole list? Please, OBS work. Yes! All right. I need to copy that. That way I have it. He said he has to remake it. Oh, that fucking sucks, man. Does our Oops All Dreadnoughts list still work? Because if that doesn't work, I'm gonna be butthurt about it. Actually, I do need to change one thing about the Stream Elements bot. It's supposed to automatically engage, but obviously it didn't happen. It's just gonna throw like Discord, like, hey, join the Discord in chat every now and then it's also gonna like do sub reminders because I don't remember to do that shit. It's timers. We'll do every 20 minutes. Okay, that should be fine. You just got the speed paint Fanatic starter set. Hell yeah. I cannot believe the friendly fire in the video I put out. I still can't believe it. I don't know if it's friendly fire. I got a lot of people heated though. That's all right. That was the goal. That was the goal. Hopefully people who are fans of the channel are not heated, because you all should have known how I stood on those grounds. But in Discord, no, I put up a video titled Warhammer is for everyone, and then that was supposed to be bait for the people who are part of the Warhammer for everyone, because in the end I say, you know what, Warhammer is not for you if you feel like you got to change it, without being like building your own minis to a degree. So yeah, it was rage bait. It got somebody. It got some random person. But it might have had some friendly fire. I don't know. Oh well. It was, like I said, it was made as rage bait, and I knew it would get views, and I just wanted to see if it would work. Those are truly my thoughts, that kind of stuff, but like I said, hopefully the people I friendly fired are not like mad at me. They've heard me talk about it before. Why the fuck is YouTube like saying nobody's, you know what, I don't care. All right, where's the bits? The bits. Yeah, they are. It is in fact bits, because I have drill bits in my hand. I need to find the magnets that I used the other night real quick, and then we'll go to Warhammer community. We'll look at the updates. me make sure I got the right size. There we go. Okay, I've got the right size drill bit this time. So this is gonna fucking work. If not, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so mad. If the drill bit fits in the drill. All right, bad news. Drill bit does not fit in the drill. Good news, I have a backup one. No, I wouldn't rage bait anyone on purpose in the Discord, but rage baiting random people on YouTube, I'm perfectly fine with. You're still 5 hours away from the end of the Lion audiobook. Nice. I'm still trying to get through all of the Primarch books for Horus Heresy. I made it like roughly halfway through Gilliman's book, and oh my god, is it so fucking boring. It's so boring. It's so bad. It's so boring. It's so mind-numbing and boring. Then again, I didn't like Horus Rising that much, and I didn't like Perturabo's book was alright, but it was also pretty boring. Alright, that's that. Let me go ahead and get Warhammer Community pulled up. What happened to OBS? Oh, I hit it. It was right in front of me. Excuse me. Thanks. Can't think about one thing at a time. Well, all the lion thinks about is killing. Yeah. What do we have for Grotmas today? It's a Space Wolf detachment. Is that today's? Yes, it is today. Alright, so we have that, and then I have to find the balanced data slate. There it is. Points are really going to be the only thing I really look at that much. His thoughts about his brothers. If I remember correct, in 30K, they didn't really like each other that much. Oh, and okay, I need to click scene 2. So this is what I was trying to get to work. So I wanted that. I want that to pop up at like every now and then, but right now it can only play it on a continuous loop, and it's fucking driving me up a wall trying to figure it out still. Somebody did try to help me, and what they recommended didn't quite help. It wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, so yeah. All right, so why are we looking at the wrong screen? Hold on, I changed my screen for some reason. We are primary monitor. There we go. Found out all of them are dead, right? So we had to change. It's mine. Yeah. Yeah. This new version of him. Well, he's an old man now. Unlike Gilliman, he was not put in a time chamber or stasis chamber. What the fuck? They did a chaos demon? Hold on. Or is this its own little deal? I have no idea what the chaos demon thing is. Alright, Saga of the Great Wolf. Yeah, I get to read more. I fucking love it. You make you stoic too. Think about your mistakes. Okay, yeah. Was he just like gone for 10,000 years? Did he just like peace out into the warp like everyone else does? God damn it, they're doing this shit again. They did the same thing yesterday. All right. So the detachment rule for, what is the name of the detachment? The Saga of the Great Wolf. Ugh. Master of Wolves. At the start of your command phase, you can select one of the hunting packs listed below until the start of your next command phase. That hunting pack is active and affects, and its effects apply to all Adeptus Astartes. So you can only select each hunting pack once per battle. So you'll have to use all these eventually. That's actually kind of nice that if you go past 4 rounds, you can't select anymore. Say so sorry, me. You read too many Ragnar books as a child. Honestly, I don't have much of a desire to do any Space Wolves at all. And I don't know, not my type. I've got enough armies to paint, so I don't need more backlog to paint. Especially if I do open up doing commission work. To some degree. Alright, so you have Encircling Jaws, that's reroll advance rolls and charge rolls. That's kind of interesting with the advanced rolls rerolls, but alright. Hunter's Eye, each time a model in this unit makes a range attack, add 1 to its hit roll, so add 1 to hit. And Focus Strike, each time this unit is selected to fight, select either lethal hits or sustained hits ability until the end of the phase. The weapon is equipped by the models. This unit has the selected ability. Alright, that's not crazy. Those aren't crazy good. Howling Onslaught, once per battle, selecting a hunting pack to Master of Wolves detachment roll. See above. If a Logan Grimdar model from your army is on the battlefield, you can select hunting pack you have already selected in this battle. So you can reuse them. Perfectly fine with that. Enhancements, Grimnar's Mark. Hold on. This is for the Terminator Captain, specifically. Once per battle round, from the second battle round onwards, you can target the bearer's unit with the Rapid Ingress or Heroic Intervention Stratagem for 0 CP, and can do so even if you've already targeted a different unit with that stratagem in this turn. So you can do a double Heroic Intervention or Rapid Ingress. In the declared battle formation step, the bearer can be attached to the Wolf Guard Terminator's unit. Hollow Ball. Hold on a second. Why the fuck is OBS being a pain in my ass? Hold on, I might have a solution to this problem. Why the fuck are there like 12 instances of OBS open? Okay, the rest of the stuff has to stay open. I don't know why the fuck. That can be closed. That can be closed. Let's close Steam. What do you mean you can't see the minis? Why the fuck did Steam not... Oh, you son of a bitch. Hold on, I got an Alt F4 steamed. I'll hit the BRB button. There you go, now you can see the minis. Where the fuck is Steam at? And Creative Cloud can also get nuked. Get your Adobe having ass out of here. Yeah, no problem, man. I've got to figure out... Alright, if I close out of Steam, it should hopefully fix the issue OBS is wanting to have. it's not. OBS is dropping frames for some fucking reason. It was doing this last night, so this isn't a thing that I fucked with and made happen. So we're just gonna keep on rolling. Oh, that's not what I wanted to go to. Back to this. Okay, Howl Man. This Wolf Priest model only. At the start of the fight phase, you can select one enemy within 6 inches of the bearer. That unit must take a battle shock test. Subtract 1 from the result. Okay, not crazy. That's forced battle shock test. And YouTube says nobody's watching me, which is, I don't care if somebody is, or if anybody is or isn't, but usually it's doing a lot of things correct. Do I have to fucking murder OBS and get it to reboot? Please, OBS, fucking work. Yeah, I know you are, but oh, the analytics say nobody is. Okay, no. No worries, man. But you clicked for the magnetization and painting, not just reading out a PDF. Oh yeah, we do this real quick. Fuck it, I'll do this afternoon. And then there was the chaos detachment stuff and stuff. Afternoons when I usually stream. I just want to try out these things. So let me check my phone. There it is. So yesterday we did this the incorrect way because I did not have the proper size drill bit for this. And today I need to change my camera view. It's scuffed. All right, I've been awake since 3 in the morning. It's gonna be a little scuffed. I've got the proper size drill bit. Thanks, I appreciate it. I've got the proper size drill bit to do this. So where's my little guy? There he is. Ah! So I already did the arms on these. So these are fully magnetized because the artillery piece is hot swappable. I've already done one of these. So you can technically pop, all you'd have to do is press these apart and you can switch out whatever artillery piece this is. This had to be super glued in because of the weight and stuff and that. So this guy will always have an artillery shell properly. I didn't know if bronze was gonna be the best color for that. Is that bronze or is it copper? That might be copper. I think that is copper, not bronze. There's some rust effect if you think that's the bronze. That's not bronze, that's rust. That's copper. If you want to see me paint this again, we're probably gonna finish this guy, and then we're probably gonna finish building the rest of this guy, and then we'll go ahead and paint this. What do I think about the Grizzled Company's detachment? Brother, I just looked at it. I just looked at it. We'll talk on it more this afternoon. Is that not the... Is a wood just a brown wash? Well, actually, it's the homemade leather color that I have that I also do on my Krieg, which turns out like this. Because I base paint them white. Yeah, no, we talked about the new Space Wolf stuff. We're gonna talk about it more this afternoon. I usually stream in afternoons. I'm not doing much right now, so we'll stream for a bit, work on these, take a quick break so I can do cattle chores and stuff, and then probably come back and talk the detachment, the quarterly update, and then continue on with this stuff. All right. So let's get these off, and these are easy. Which is very simple. Make sure to have the properly sized magnet stuff that you need. Caught it. Oh, I almost lost a lot of fucking little magnets here. And this is going to be a right arm. All right, so that means This side needs to be marked because this side is going into the mini. It's going into the plastic. Do not use this. That was used to mark wood the other day. To cut up to rebuild a piece of a barn. Double check. Because when you put these in backwards and you super glue them, you can kind of fuck yourself. All right. Let's make sure that this fits in there. Oh, that's so flush. It's so nice to have the proper size tools to do this and not have to use a lighter and an Allen wrench. That fit in there flush. That's gonna, oh, chef's kiss. Truly, I might have went just a touch too deep on that. Oh, I should have grabbed super glue when I was in town, grab it and all this shit. That's all right. I can grab more super glue later. I am also, thanks for the sub, Gabe, Gob, whatever your name is. I got asked by one of the regular viewers, how would I go about doing this? And so this is a video for them. You know, they have push fit and Skaven tide. Oh, brother, I would rather magnetize than I would push fit anything. As a matter of fact, before I go fucking that up, nope, let me fuck this up first. Let me make sure I can fuck this up before I do anything. Okay. And I gotta quit dropping this roll of magnets because I'm not gonna be able to find them one of these days. Again, thank you for the sub. All right, let's re-remark this one because the mark came off. Honestly, if you have a marker, you mark the side that needs to go into the plastic and you won't fuck it up. Unless you're me, because I fucked it up last night when I was building one of these. And then, bam, you let it dry. That's the correct arm. Okay. That would have been so bad if I put it on the wrong arm. And then you just simply get yourself another one like that. What motivates you to magnetize your Krieg? I got asked by a fan how they would go about doing this, and this is kind of a way to show them. Also, I'm going to turn this into a little video eventually, and it's kind of a two-parter. It's like weapon options, yeah, because this cannon has 4 different builds, technically 3 if you build this and glue it together. It only has 3 different builds. It has a quad launcher, which is personally my favorite. It's like a quad barrel. Where are the instructions? Oh, there they are. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So, no, I do not only play WYSIWYG. This is just for personal preference more than anything. So, there are all 4 of your options. And these 3 would technically have different arms, and so I wanted to have it set up that if somebody did like want to have the arms to match, I could show them how to magnetize it, make it easier. Plus, it kind of challenges me to figure out how to do this. Again, thank God I got the right size drill bit today to do it, because doing this with a Allen wrench and a lighter was kind of a bitch. I was heating up, which one was it? There it is. This is the one that I was heating up. I was heating up the end of this with a lighter and shoving it into the mini. The laws of, not thermodynamics, what side would I say is good for Marines / Horse Heresy Marines? I mean, you could, as long as the base size is correct, you can sculpt one out of clay if you want to. I've always been the type of, hey man, you use whatever you want, and as long as the base size is correct, then it shouldn't matter. Use a soldering iron for shelling damage. Oh, that's a really good idea. See, I need to start asking you guys questions. Oh, you mean for drilling arms? Let me find the drill bit set. I literally just went and bought this set today. This is a 1/8 drill bit. So this works for, this is the perfect size for my magnets. If you can find magnets smaller than this, I would say get one smaller than this. Imagine having a giant cannon and contemplating if your little guy holds a wrench or a bomb. Cannon is the point. Brother, he's the guy. So the guy that we're working on is the guy that's supposed to be behind it and reloading it. Do I use N52 magnets? Brother, I use magnets I bought off of Amazon. I don't know what they are. I just typed in magnets for Warhammer and this is what I got. Yeah, he holds the round. He holds the round, or he can hold a toolbox. So these are for the quad cannon. This is for the rocket launcher, and then this will be for anything other than those two. So that's all it is. I got asked how to do this by a viewer, and I said I would figure it out. And I figured it out. So she asked me how I would go about doing it, and I told her, give me a minute. Because she knew that I built this artillery piece, and she asked me about it before she started on it. And you'll swap the hands, not the dude. Yeah. Because you only get one body. If I could figure out a way to just swap the dude, I'd magnetize the feet instead. But honestly, this is a lot easier than just doing that. I dropped those magnets again. And then we go ahead and test. Yeah, see? Oh, okay, let's let that dry. Let's let those dry. Let me grab my magnets that fell on the floor. And we do have to finish this guy. I don't know how the fuck you guys on stream let me get away with this. What the fuck, guys? You guys are supposed to hold me accountable. But it looks cool as hell. This is the artillery team for the Krieg Battle Force. Yes. It's not from the Battle Force box. It's from the original Krieg launch box. But guys, what the fuck? You guys totally let me get away with this. You guys let this happen. I even put it on a mini showcase, and you guys let me get away with not painting it. What are you saying ew about? The fact that I missed the Aquila? Because this is how I paint my Deathwatch Aquilas. I totally forgot to paint the silver. Well, it's a blood angel. Well, it's a lamenter. You know what? I don't give a fuck about that haircut. Look at how good that lamenter shoulder pad is. Look at that. Look at it. You look at it. It looks so fucking good. I'm very proud of it. He looks like a JoJo character. There's no highlighting. Ugh. I don't want to spend 5 hours on a single mini. Unless it's Angron. Also, when you paint something this good, you talk to me about needing to edge highlight then, okay? I love my Angron. He is my favorite. I will show him off all the time. That's my best mini. Yeah, brother. Okay, look. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 different armies. Technically 9. Technically 10. So I'm not trying to spend 5 hours on a single mini every single time. Angron's different. Also, for all you new people, I started doing this a little over a year ago. Where is he? There he is. He could benefit from a wash slash say dough. Hey brother, he got dipped in soft tone, which is a shade. It's a quick shade. This is my very first mini ever. This is where I started from. Oh, and Kevin, you want to talk shit, man? Show us your minis in the Discord. All right, not everybody's a fucking artist. Some people have only been doing this for 10, like not even a fucking. Some people only been doing this for a year. Fucking cut some people some slack. Not everybody needs to be the dude on Facebook who does way too overblown shit. All right, that's not the goal for some people. Some people just want to have nice painted minis. They don't need to be artistic about it. Alright, what the fuck was I grabbing? Damn, I fucking totally forgot. Oh. I also have push fit minis, but these are gonna be stolen, so I'm gonna steal the bodies on these and use them for Death Watch minis. Or autistic. Hey. No, you don't need to shoot at people who are friendly in this community. We have plenty of autisms in our community, and it's totally fine. I mean, we do paint miniatures, so it should be expected. All right, I was gonna grab something. Now I totally fucking forgot what it was. Damn it. Oh well. Is the bot not working? I don't think the bot's working. Let me open Stream Elements real quick. I fucking hate this thing. I had it working last night, now it's not working today. You collect miniatures, right? And you paint them to a fucking crazy high meticulous level. Brother, you can be both, it's alright. Trust me, like I said, we've got people who are on the spectrum in the community, and it's totally fine. Oh, I set it to every 20 minutes. Okay, so it technically should have happened. I don't know. I'm gonna dig with that more later. These should be done. And they should be glued. And see, now you have... You don't even see the magnets to some degree. If you are unlike me and you use the proper tools the first time, you won't have those little gaps in the shoulders as much, and they'll be able to be positioned a little bit better. But this is an easy way to do an arm swap, and you can do this for Marines as well. I am doing this specifically for this mini because I don't know how to fucking speak English. All right, ADHD's a bitch. When your mouth and your brain wants to move faster than your mouth can handle, it makes it so you don't speak English anymore. All right. What the fuck? What's the other thing? How do you get your Discord requests reviewed? I review it. I review all Discord requests. Tom, Dark Angels, Azrael, accepted. There you go, bud. Be nice. Don't be dicks. That's better than my setup. I'm sorry, I'm reacting to something in the Discord. You'd rather have ADHD than crippling anxiety, brother? You know, ADHD and autism are basically like, if you saw a graph that shows the ADHD part and the autism part, you know that's basically a fucking circle, right? And anxiety can be dealt with. You can overcome anxiety. You cannot overcome ADHD. That shit's permanent. I got a permanent debuff for life. God damn it, Pasta. You should be here. These are golden quotes. Sorry. Why not both? I mean, I don't want to say that I have autism, but I mean, I'm not gonna get tested. Between little miniatures and firearms, I'm like pretty sure I'm autistic, but I don't need to get the confirmation about that. Oh, fucking Christ, brother. Okay, so there's Painted Deathwing. All right, hold on a second. I gotta talk shit. Painted Deathwing, motherfucker, you're watching on a nicer setup than I have. Dude, this fucking setup looks clean. And it might be because it's clean and my desk is always a mess, but I do a lot more shit. I do like a crazy amount of shit on my desk. Yeah, it's clean as shit, brother. And you have a clean hobby space. Oh, this is fake. He cleaned his room. You cleaned this plane. You cleaned your place beforehand. He said, I'm gonna show a picture today. I fucking cleaned it all up. That's not what it's like every day. Oh, you work there too. Hey, technically I work here. Except for I'm just completely okay with the mess, honestly. I'm used to it. Lived on a farm forever. Worked on a farm forever. I'm used to the mess. As long as I know where shit is in the end, that's the important thing. Yeah, so I used to have the anxiety thing. Then I joined the army when I was 19. Came back home. Still had the anxiety thing. And then I became a volunteer firefighter. And you know what really kills anxiety? Running into house fires and or showing up on accidents where people are not with us anymore, I should say. That's a real anxiety killer, trust me. That's like me not being a dick either. That's for real. You have an IKEA kitchen desktop and 2 Alex toys. It's full of plastic so far. I have the Shelf of Fame, which is partially the Shelf of Shame, because I built all the minis I had to in the tractor during harvest, and yeah, I got all the minis built, so I had to have a place to put them, and I wasn't gonna put them all in piles, so I put them on the Shelf of Fame, because that's where all the minis go eventually when they're painted. Also, Painted Deathwing, you were around when I did this. How the fuck did you let me get away with this? Nobody said shit. I painted a face and all. I painted face and vampire teeth on this motherfucker. And you guys let me get away with painting without painting the Aquila? Come on. I expect more from you guys in chat. All right. Magnets. How the fuck do they work? I've made that joke before on stream. Alright. Never noticed? Dude, I painted the damn thing and I didn't even notice it. I put it on a mini showcase and I didn't even notice it. Super glue. There it is. Oh, I need a marker as well. This is specifically for the left arm. That's the right arm. This one is the left. Everybody's getting called out on that, though. Okay, so it's that side that needs to go in. I'm gonna double check it. Hey, somebody knew the reference. Somebody got the stupid ass ICP reference. I only know that he says magnets. How the fuck do they work? Looks like a mess. You're gonna post it. Why are we posting dirty rooms in the Discord? What the fuck? We don't need to see that. Why is the Discord going downhill so fast? Oh god. Please tell me I did it right this time. I did do it right. Good. Alright, so that's that. I'm pretty sure I've made that reference 4 times and nobody's understood it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I do not listen to ICP at all. I just knew about that fucking line. It's so good. It's a proper Christian server. Well, don't show up to the spicy stream then. Oh, speaking of spicy stream, I did get the jalapeno poppers today because I'm a little bitch and I can't handle spice. So we're eating jalapeno poppers and we're painting the spicy mini that should be here 2 weeks-ish from now. I'm not going to do it on Christmas because that's the giveaway stream where we're giving away 25 prizes to lucky viewers who have to be in chat because it's going to be the easiest way to do it, and I'm not trying to do it like I did last time with the little Titus giveaway. Well, technically it was the big Titus giveaway. That still needs to be shipped. But I've got to wait for an LCD screen for my 3D printer in order to print everything out. This is the big Titus still. I've got the address and everything, but I've got to reprint little Tituses because on the way to the store to go ship them, they all fucking broke. So I wasn't gonna send a broken 3D print to anyone, so I had to bring them back and print them out. Technically, I can send those 2 out. Something tells me that Titus is too small, but I don't know. I have to meet my own quality standard, and if it takes a little bit extra time, I'm pretty sure whoever's receiving doesn't care. 3D printer in the long run would save you so much money, to be honest. Don't do it. Don't do it. $450 was the Anycubic M7 Pro plus the $140 I just had to spend to replace an LCD screen on it. Trust me, I was not a very happy person when I found out I had to replace that fucking screen. Also, it's entirely in pieces right now, and it can't 3D print nothing. And when you sell 3D printed bits, yeah, it's a lot. $2, 2K. Did you get any? Did you get any, Azazel? Are you gonna share? Is it Azazel? Gail. I'm just calling you Gail. Alright, I'm from the Midwest. I can barely fucking speak English. Oh, and somebody's gotta have it? You heard about it? I heard about it too. I have my own files. I do have Mars Pattern Warhound Titan that I know is a very valuable 3D print and stuff. Howdy, Scott. Son of a bitch. Son of bitch. Fucking son of a bitch. But there's 2K in downloads. Someone always can. Hey, if you find that person, you let me know. As a person who paid for a lot of the Deathwatch stuff that I have, so like all the 3D prints for the shoulders, weapons, that kind of stuff, I paid for that shit out of my own pocket. Gotta recoup my losses somehow. Actually, I've already recouped my losses. Yeah, see, this is the problem I thought I was gonna have to deal with. There we go. All right. Our magnetization is done. Everything has been magnetized now. Don't forget, if you are drilling, make sure to not drill a hole entirely through the arm. You should probably stop when you think it's enough, because it's probably enough. And when you're also drilling, don't drill towards your finger. I was very lucky not to slice my finger open last night on stream, but hey, it could have happened. Especially using an electric drill instead. This is the one I prefer to use, honestly, but it can't hold these bigger drill bits. But yeah, that's magnetization complete. I'll be happy to make that little video explaining it, and then I'll show this instead of showing the dangerous portion of lighting the end of an Allen wrench on fire until it heats up enough to melt plastic. While there is super glue, this, which, hold on, let me put the lid on all the way. This, which has a flammable warning, you know, all this fumes in the air, probably not the best thing to have an open flame around it. I make a great firefighter, guys. Can you believe I'm a captain? So I'm like third in charge of my department. Okay, so let me put the drill bit back. That's why I'm going to show me doing it with a screwdriver, or with a proper drill bit instead. I am indeed a trained professional. And the laws of what is it? The transference of heat. The transference of heat still fucking works. I can promise you that. Is it thermodynamics? I believe it's thermodynamics. It still fucking burns, because it burnt shit out of my finger for a minute. Okay, we'll look at data slate stuff tomorrow. Or tonight. Was that? Oh, no. We're good. Let me double check Warhammer community. Yeah, they did put out a new song today. I don't know. It wasn't anything crazy. Oh, no, I'm getting all stuffed up again. Oh, I don't like it. It's always when I fucking paint minis. All right, so we still have a chaplain to paint. What time is it? It's 12:27. And it appears that the bot's not working. Let me check the bot again, because I swear to God, everything should be right. Let me copy paste this real quick. A bot's gonna say something, you guys don't need to respond to that. Didn't work. Motherfucker, worked. If I enabled you 2 hours ago. No, I enabled it an hour ago. It's supposed to go off every 20 minutes. All right. So I did touch-ups making that video this morning. And I've still got to do a couple more touch-ups on the gold on that. So where is the lid for this super glue? I do not need that all over the place. And I just need a little paintbrush. Clean it off, and then I'll fix the tip. Get some black paint. A little thick still. And all this stuff. And then I know I got some gold on there that I didn't want, so I've got a cheat code for that. Where's my cheat code? There it is. This is my cheat code. It's my cheat code for the Deathwatch pauldrons. It's my cheat code for a lot of stuff. And if I drop it, holy fuck. I forgot about the fumes coming from it. Do not huff that. Okay, filled it in. Holy fuck, I'm lightheaded. All right, let's put the cap on that. Do not huff that. Don't do it. Holy shit. Well, if I was tired, I'm not now. Is this... Yeah, don't... Be careful using that. Using it with the adult. If you're not an adult. Oh my god. Brother, that's not paint. That's worse than paint. I'll huff paint all day long. That's... Oh my god, dude, that's strong. Oh. It's not that it's not a ventilated room. This room's 1,000 square feet with 2 open doorways. But goddamn. Whew! It's not even glue. This doesn't even bother me. Right? Does this bother me? What's worse, using a cheat code or huffing that stuff? Huffing that stuff very easily because I'm actually lightheaded right now. Oh, God. Don't use drugs. Don't do drugs. I get to say that because I grew up in a drug-filled household until I was like 12. Meth's a bitch. And I technically... I mean, I took Ritalin until I was like also 17, 16. Then I self-medicated off of it because when I was 16, I found out if you took Ritalin, it would keep you awake. And so I would just stay up all night doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do. I was a teenager then, so it was not when I... Never mind, I'm not going to talk about that. Anyways, I found out my medicine would keep me awake, so I started abusing my prescription medicine to stay awake during school, and then I quit taking it because I didn't want to become fucking addicted to it. True champs don't use drugs. And true painters don't huff glue. What else was I gonna touch up? Oh yeah, there's a gigantic spot up here I'm missing. I do have a quote saying we take prescription drugs here and paint Deathwatch, so I guess I don't want to be that hypocritical. I did actually say that, but I had lower back pain. And the drugs were prescribed to me, so that was perfectly fine. That's okay. And we still do, well, we don't take prescription drugs now. We still do paint Deathwatch, though. And my back doesn't hurt as much. Oh, which reminds me, that doesn't remind me of this. I got a notification. I might have a sketch of the beginning part of a VTuber design. Talked about it on stream before. Specifically, this is a idea that me and someone in chat, actually someone in chat kind of gave it to me. Otherwise I was going to be doing a totally different design. So if you're new here, the design plan is I'm going to be a little skull on the icon of corn, and it's going to be me as a skull. I'm going to have a moving jaw bone and a mustache because the firefighter mustache stays. I don't care how many of you guys say it's a dad mustache. I don't have kids yet. to my knowledge. So it's this firefighter stash. Oh, then you're gonna get like the eyeballs, or it's gonna have the full mask, but I'm just gonna cut off right at the eyeballs, and its head's gonna be the thing that moves around. While I'm just like a talking skull. I also do want, oh my god. So I thought about this too. I thought about having a animation where a skull rolls into frame every single new subscriber. So it's like a new skull for Corn. I did think about that too, and I don't know how I would go about doing that, especially since I'm not an artist. I would have to probably commission it, but one thing at a time. My music just stopped. Nothing's wanting to work today. Oh, it sucks. Okay, background music's back. Do I need to do the thing? I fucking hate. I hate Stream Elements. I hate you so much. I have both things in chat and you're still not doing anything. Let me double check, make sure it's in chat. I'll activate it again. Because I hate life. Well, see, I was gonna do a skull rolling down into frame, so like it would pop out from above my little dude, who's supposed to be lit up right now as I talk, and it would roll down into frame. That was kind of my idea, but I can't draw and I don't have animation background at all, so I've got to pay for that, and I'm already paying enough for the artwork for the VTuber model. Did you just call out the song? I have no idea. I have no idea what it is. It doesn't label it. And then I need to do a cream color for the pages. And my nose is ticklish right now. Fuck my life. Oh. There's my cream color. A little too thick. That's all right. We're gonna hit this with something anyways. Oh, I was gonna say, do I even have his base done? I do have his base done. And then actually, we are gonna go ahead and hit this with this. This is to just change the color of the leather. Then I gotta fix the brush again. I will say they did make my Angry Boy cheaper to use I am happy about that. Angron is now, what is he, 20 or 30 points cheaper? It's awesome. It makes zero fucking difference. I'm still gonna use my big angry boy if I have it, no matter what. Oh, I didn't even check to see if it affected the Oops All Dreadnoughts list. It shouldn't. I don't think it should affect the Oops All Dreadnoughts list. Alright, let's see. I need a red for that. Might as well go ahead and just start painting his fucking helmet. Yeah, I know I'm painting over his eyes. It's perfectly fine. I will say, this is actually the first chaplain I've had to paint with the mask. With the skull head on. I have 3D prints that I could use for them, but I just don't. Oh. I thought I was gonna jab paint where it was not supposed to be, and already where it had been painted. Let's switch brushes. Something a little bit smaller and a little bit finer tipped than that. Let me check something. Grab a snack. Where are they? There. I do keep my snacks near my desk for when I'm painting. They're just pretzel bites filled with peanut butter. I'm so sorry. I did not expect for the microphone to pick that up. Let me mute this real quick. Okay, that's much better. I hate eating on camera. I fucking hate it. That's why we take a break between like the first half of stream and the second half of stream. So you visited the Warhammer store in Ghent, Belgium, in the weekend. In every country as you go, good fucking luck in this. Good luck in America. The Warhammer stores are 4 hours away from me. So I would literally have to make a special trip for it. They're not. Okay, one's 4 hours, the other's like 3, but still. That's not a hop, skip, and a jump down the road. It's a 3-hour drive and I think 150 miles. Okay, so I still have to do this side. I still gotta do the gold on this side. Immediately fucked it up. That's all right. I can touch it up afterwards. Let me see if this camera angle is slightly better for you guys. This is the old camera angle that we used to do. It's still not in the way like it used to be. I used to have the camera exactly where my forehead was. It was a really shitty way to fucking paint minis. And then I have to figure out the color for the blood ravens. It's white. I know it's white. I hate my life. I have to figure out the trim color for the blood ravens, because this is going to be a blood raven. And then I'm gonna lightly run it across there and touch up afterwards. There's a lot more stores here, with GW being English. There's probably more stores there here than there is the rest of the world combined. Yeah, probably. Although I have heard a rumor, I don't know why I got the wrong time to paint. I've heard a rumor that they are going to open up a Warhammer factory in America. Don't know how true that is, but God, I hope so. Because Jesus Christ, they need help with production. They can never keep anything in stock. Like, ever. And with 11th edition being bigger than 10 and 9th, as in fan base wise, that they're gonna have to do something about it. With scalpers included, by the way. Because you know those 11th edition boxes are getting fucking yoinked as soon as they can. Them scalpers are going to be on them like outside of a fucking Pokemon vending machine when it gets restocked. I'm sorry, I know you can't see it very well, but I'm just trying to touch up. But I do plan on doing a video of some point before 11th edition on my predictions for 11th edition. If you want to hear them right now, obviously, there's going to be a Space Marine half in the box. I think they're going to obviously give us a new lieutenant, a new captain, because, you know, we need so many of those. And they're probably going to revamp Vanguard vets. I would really love to see Tactical Marines revamped and Primarisified. I personally would love it. Do I think it's going to happen? I don't, honestly. I still want there to be a Devastator squad because we have nothing that fits that missile launcher role. And don't you dare tell me, what is it, the Desolation squad? Hold on, I gotta go to GW's website real quick. I need to figure out what's what. What's the squad with the really stupid guns? Some people like them. I personally don't like the orc guns on the Space Marines. Is it the Desolation squad? I'll find out here in a second. Nope. No, we're getting close. Oh, and they'll probably go ahead and revamp Grey Knights. Like, they kind of need to be. They need the update more than anything. That's no. Where are the goofy ass Space Marines? Yeah, they need there's no way they're gonna take away the tactical squad. Truly, I am probably going to Primarisify a tactical squad kit to some degree. I'm gonna kit bash a Primaris tactical squad using 3D prints. Okay, where is... Yeah, see, the Vanguard Veteran Squad looks super cool. It needs an update. Devastator Squad needs an update for both versions. There's 3 different versions of a Devastator. Hold on a second. I gotta show this. I didn't know the Devastator Squad had a firing missile. That's cool as shit. GW's too much of a giant fucking pussy to do that shit nowadays, but that's cool as fuck. And they need to give us more grav guns back because we have no grav guns other than on Centurions. That right there is a grav gun. I know that for a fact because I built that one. But where are the guys? Where are the guys I was making fun of? That's the Smash Captain. Marty's. Nope. Nope. Are they sold out? There they are. Yeah, it is the Desolation Squad. This is not a replacement for those true firstborn. Don't you dare make this my replacement. I'll be so fucking pissed. I don't want to use this hot garbage. I don't even know their stats, and I don't want to know their stats because they're orc guns. And fight me about it. I'll meet you in the street. Okay, let's go ahead and paint the Iron Halo. I don't know if this is technically an Iron Halo or not. I do know I hate doing it though. I just realized that this is Elden Ring or Morrowind. I can't remember which one it is. 2 games I've never really played that much of. Fight me. I know I just spoke heresy for some people, but it'll be all right. I tried to play Skyrim multiple times. It was just not for me. Come on. There we go. Okay, any other gold trim on this mini? No, just the bottom side of this. All right. That's all right. We'll repaint it. I still can't believe bro came in here like, why aren't you doing all these crazy things to a singular mini that you're gonna play with maybe 3 times? Do all the most difficult shit you can. Don't have any fun painting. Did he ever apply for the Discord? Because I told him, then show us your minis if you paint that good. He didn't. Coward. Yeah, your setup's pretty clean. Gale. As in Gale. You're watching a very nice streamer. I know it. Hold on. I gotta call you out for this. You better still be here. Hold on. We're bringing this over onto the main screen. Look at this man. This man does not have notifications turned on. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do this every single time somebody's like watching me. I'm just gonna make that fucking joke every single time. He doesn't have notifications turned on. Do my hands really look that big on camera? I know I got big ass hands, but they don't look that big to me. Now I'm self-conscious. Fuck, it backfired. Yeah, I just got big ass hands. You know what they say about big hands, right? Big gloves. I've made that joke before on stream. Did I say that about big feet last time? It might have been about big feet. I know I'm just touching up more gold on gold, but it does help with the shine of some of this. And we'll do a little bit more gold on this. Is there anything else in lore that's like the Terminator? I was gonna say patch, but like the Crux Terminator, where it's a part of the Emperor's own armor. Is there anything else like that in the Warhammer lore? I know all the Terminator. Hold on, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here in a second because I got one on my desk. Let me sloppily paint that real quick. That logo. I know this logo is supposed to always have a piece of the Emperor's armor in it, but is there anything else that's like that? Or it's supposed to be made out of the Emperor's armor or something like that? I don't like this background music. We're changing it. I'm gonna redo his little skull hawk. All right, the skull hawk is done. Time to do the eyes. I'm gonna bust out that lead belcher too because I gotta fix more than one mini on that. I gotta hit some spots with this with lead belcher, I believe still, and I gotta fix the other mini. So, as always, blood for the blood god for the eyeballs, and we're going to grab the proper size brush for this. Too much paint. Too much paint, too big of a brush. All right, tiny brush for sure gets the job done. Too much paint again. I messed it up a little bit, but that's fine. I messed it up a lot there, but again, it's all right. It's paint. We can go back and paint over it. Let's go ahead and take the excess away. Let's put a little bit more paint in there. It needs that proper red. Okay, I like that. Then we'll fix up these spots around it. I'd say that's pretty damn good. I'd say that's pretty damn good. Also, who talks shit about drilling out barrels? Oh, the one guy from earlier who... All right. What else needs to be hit? I've got to do the same color I did on the books. I got to do the leather. And then lead belcher. And then for the most part, he's going to be done. There's not much really more that needs to be done to him. That's the great thing about Deathwatch. It mostly needs to be black. I thought I put the lid on the dropper that I was using. Apparently I was incorrect. And it flew. Oh, the lid. It doesn't shut like it used to. I almost fucking dropped it. That's why I sounded like Hank Hill. Boo! Oh, God. You can't laugh at yourself. Take yourself too damn serious. Alright, I need lead belcher and that red, which is burnt red, which is right here. Give it a quick shake. No more than 2. You guys know the rules. That's the guy code. I need a paper towel. Let's see how this ended up. Oh, fuck yeah, that's perfect. And bam, you just, ha! You can throw it at it. Yeah! I'm trick-shotting, hot swapping arms. Just to make sure everything else works just as good. Here is your quad launcher holder. He's got his double artillery grenades. Your rocket man. Please. I was trick shotting this earlier and now it doesn't want to go on. There's your rocket man. And then your repair man. It was very simple to do this. When I make the... That's the problem. Where'd it go? No. No. No! You will die! Fuck! An arm fell. Did it fall? Yes, it did. It's the fucking one with the goddamn... Wait. Nope. I hate this shit sometimes, guys. Alright. Let me pull the lights down and look underneath my desk. It's gotta be here. And I kinda do need that. Not underneath that. There it is, found it. That's the only bad thing about magnetizing minis is you can absolutely fuck shit up. I'm sorry about smacking the camera. I had to move my light source around. Jesus Christ, why is this chair low? Oh, much better. I can still see the Discord timer is not working. I hate you, Streamlabs. Why can you never work? Then, actually, if you wanted to, you could put these together. That way you always have them magnetized together. Alright, Lead Belcher was the other color I wanted. Immediately too much Lead Belcher for what I need. We'll go ahead and fix this right now. On a pretty fine tipped brush. I'm sorry, I'm focusing. That's why I'm being quiet. Bam. There we go. That's all I had to do. Then his vampire have an ass can go right back onto his base. Maybe. There we go. I need this base out because I got to touch it up. A bottle of orange paint exploded at one point and it got all over this, so I just need to cover it up. Let's get a bigger brush that holds more paint than that thing. Also, this was kind of a surprise stream. I did not expect anyone to be here. Who was in the test stream last night? I'm pretty sure that was Fuzzy, and I don't see him here today. So I was testing the stuff out last night when it wanted to work, and I said, "This is just a test stream. Don't click on it." And and you motherfuckers went and clicked on it, trying to sneak in on me and try to figure out what I'm doing in my test streams. It would not work unless it was live, so that's why I had to do it live. All right. Don't tell me I lost the marker. There's that. I've still got to do the leather on that. So grab this back. Clean it off. I want a little bit of water. Otherwise that leather's going to be too thick. Please. There we go. It's got to sit like this for a minute to let that leather dry. Otherwise it's going to pool down. Is my camera zoomed in? That might be part of a problem. Let me find out. Please open the damn software. Thank you. It is zoomed in. I just wanted it to show that. Oops. I forgot I can remotely control this. Oh, I can up the resolution? I didn't even know I could do that. Bam, now it's cleaner. Ow, son of a bitch. I just smacked my hand on my desk. The red for this. I'm not gonna sing the song. I know how bright this red looks. It'll darken down quite a bit. I know I've never played it. Is Take On Me really in The Last of Us 2? Is it really part of the songs in The Last of Us 2? I guess I could ask my roommate because he's gonna know in a heartbeat. He loves that series but hates that game. There's that. Oh, I gotta touch this stuff up. I rubbed it off. Immediately put my hand onto wet paint. Okay, let's get the black paint, what's left of it, and we're gonna touch up. Then I've got to figure out the raven, the blood ravens stuff for the shoulder. I hate Discord. I hate Discord so much. People keep signing in and out of Discord and it just moves that stuff around and I can see it out of the corner of my eye and it bothers me to no extent. Just join the Discord. Death Watch work in progress. Hell yeah, man. Where'd you get those shoulders from? I have Oh, those are the old shoulders. Those are for sure the old shoulders. I'm not gonna push my stuff. I'm not that type of person. That and my 3D printers are down, so I can't really sell any if I wanted to. Where is... There it is. Need just a touch of black paint to finish this off. What am I doing? I've got an easier way to do that. And I forgot I've got to do the leather on the top, that little wrist wrap as well. You know, I'm surprised so many people joined the, or subbed to the YouTube channel from the farming videos. I was very surprised about that. Very, very, very surprised. I'm building Warhammer and a tractor. That was really all it was. And a lot of people joined off of that. That's what got us to 1,000. Almost before the anniversary stream. I don't know if it was just the unlikely combination of some farm hand who likes to work on Warhammer when he's sitting in a tractor not doing much. I know some of these aren't square. Honestly, it's fine. You know what? I'll ask that in the stream later tonight. That is something for the younger audience to answer for me. I can't believe somebody called me an unk the other day while I was streaming. What the fuck? I'm still in my 20s. I don't deserve that yet. I'm just making messes that I have to clean up. Come on, work with me. There we go. I'm pretty sure it was Painted Deathwing. He showed off some minis while he was watching. So if you're gonna show off minis in the Discord, you got to be careful doing it. You got to make sure if your video's in the back, we will call you out on what you're watching. One day, Painted Deathwing was watching SpongeBob conspiracy theories while he was painting minis. Now, I usually sing music while I paint minis because, I don't know, I like to do karaoke to some degree, and I just found it very funny when I saw SpongeBob conspiracy theories in the background playing. I just thought it was really funny. No shame, brother. But it's just very funny. Well, fuck, I don't know what I'm going to be painting this afternoon. I have an idea. I can base up something in like 5 minutes to have it start to get painted this afternoon, because this mini is, I mean, it's going to be done in a few seconds. It is not going to be done in a few seconds. I still got to do the other, I still got to do the shoulder. So, Raven Guard, I'm sorry, Blood Raven shoulder. Stream Elements, I hate you. You worked last night, no problem. But now it doesn't want to do shit. Ravens. Oh, it's black and white. That kind of makes it a little bit easier. Is it white or cream? I'm gonna say it's white. Staging stuff on purpose from now. Brother, as long as it's not like NSFW, then do whatever you want. All right, so I've got to do this white. I fucking hate doing white on black. It's the worst. It's actually terrible. I don't want to have to do 18 layers of white paint. Oh, I missed a spot. Okay, that's painted. Was it your recommendation to do Blood Ravens paint at Deathwing? Don't think so. Well, I already have Dark Angels. Who the fuck recommended this? I know it came from the Discord recommendations for chapters for Deathwatch. God damn, this is just becoming a giant fucking mess. And I gotta do more than one layer of this color. Okay, let's just paint the whole damn thing white. I know there's a name tape. There's a little thing somewhere in there. But we gotta do our layers of white paint. Merch, hobby, recommendation, Deathwatch chapters. It was pasta. Damn it, pasta. Howdy, Urson. God damn. I think some friendly fire happened in that video that I put up today. The intentional rage bait video towards people who thought I sided with them. I found that very funny. Hopefully the people that are already a part of everything are not like mad at me for that, but I did kind of already tell my thoughts multiple times before. I just wanted a video for someone. The next time someone asks, what's your thoughts on this? Motherfucker, go look at this video. I don't have to keep saying it. God damn. I fucking hate white paint. I hate white paint. I hate white paint. I hate white paint so goddamn fucking much. I'm gonna get my revenge on Pasta for his recommendation. Good, so defensive. Posted on Instagram not being able to hobby in a GW store. Why the fuck was she not able to hobby in a fucking GW store? Fuck them. Also, it's totally different with kids. Kids can do whatever the fuck they want. They're children, all right? If they want to say this is a female space marine, okay. All right, kiddo. No problems. It's when adults do it and they're like, you have to accept me for this. It's like, shut the fuck up. No one cares. You're going to be out of this hobby in like 3 weeks, so it really doesn't matter. GW here, once you in and out, you can't hang around anymore. Oh, dude, that's fucking... Where the fuck are you supposed to play games at? Like I've said, if I was to eventually be able to make this happen, I would personally have a... I would set up a store where I'm located. Well, near where I'm located. It would not be where I live. And I would definitely do like a game store and then just sell everything online to you guys and get stuff like ordered for myself. Be like, I want one of those and one of those. I imagine we're gonna get 8 things, but I heard GW's just like, no, you get what you get. You fuck yourself. You pay us for that though. There's no way I'm the only person who's ever thought about doing that. FLGs. Yeah. You can always play there. I'm glad to see that Stream Elements really just fucking hates me. That's alright, Stream Elements. I hate you too. There are no local clubs in your area? Brother, there's not a fucking hobby store within an hour of where I live. So no. I would have to... So the closest GW store is in Springfield, Illinois, which is like a 3-hour drive, or Chicago, which is a 4-hour drive. Like, I've thought about doing this. I've thought about hosting an event called 40K in the Firehouse and using the fire department as a like a little place to do a little tournament or something. But I don't, I'll be totally honest, I don't know all the fucking rules for everything, so it would be just a benefit for the fire department, and that's really it. All the table money would go to the fire department. I don't know, you win a 3D printed Reaver or Titan or some crazy shit. I've thought about it. I'm the captain of the fire department. We'd 100% get the okay to do it. It would be a fundraiser, and all the money would go towards the fire department for new stuff. I would totally love to do that, but then it would dox me to a degree. I guess we could take all the name tapes down of the firefighters and such. Is he done? No, he's not done. Give it a try. Rules always get jacked up a little. Learn by doing. I've played 40K. It's not that I've never played. It's I don't have a place to go play 40K is the biggest problem. I would absolutely go. There was a hobby store an hour away that said, hey man, if you want to play, we're just trying to think we're going to get a league put together, maybe, hopefully. I'm like, brother, I am an hour away. I would have to buy a hotel room to come play here. And he goes, are you serious? I'm like, sadly, I am serious. That, and I wouldn't be able to stream those nights either. Or paint. The only army I have that is fully painted enough to go play is the Ultramarines army that I have. Which makes sense because it was my first army. No, I'm not. It is a volunteer department, 1, and 2, I'm not that type of person. So we're a volunteer department, and about a good chunk of the rest of the guys, let's just say I'm the second youngest at 28 in the department. Everyone else is in their 40s. I went to school with most of their kids. They're either 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. There is one kid who's younger than me. I'm about to be one of the only guys with a fucking heartbeat on my fire department. Let me paint this up. Those old timers don't got the time and or the patience to stick with that. Mostly they don't have the patience. I need to go to Best Coast Pairings and see what they got. Maybe some of them already are. Oh no, they are absolutely not. You have a retired college teacher. I guess technically he's not even a teacher, an athletics director. A 50-year-old farmer. The young kid is in his 20s, and he's very hick-ish. And I think that's really it. The rest of them are just like super old. I do call them old timers to their face, and they don't even give a fuck. I'm like, what's up, old timer? All right. So like I said, I did not expect to get this many finished today. But here we are. With a fully finished jet bike chaplain. I'm trying not to have him spill off the side, but I mean, it was very really not bad to paint. And then like you even got most of it off the ground even. He just got his foot on the right side on here. I still got to do these prayer sheets, but for the most part, he's done. The book looks really good. Thank you. I was very concerned on the book, to be honest with you. I was super concerned that the book was not going to look good. I was like, ah, fuck. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. And I got lucky. I need burnt red. I know I'm putting a little bit of watery soup in here, but these should dry down. Jesus Christ, I need to go back to school and learn English again. Well, actually, it doesn't help that I'm missing a tooth that I had most of my life. I have one tooth that is gone, and it's not the it's not the one behind the canine, it's the one behind that. It's a molar that's gone. And that's where a lot of my like that comes from. That noise when I talk. I used to never talk like that, but due to a missing tooth, it had to get pulled. It was a bad tooth. And I mean, I still eat just fine without it, so I was not gonna go get dentures, or not dentures, but a false tooth. I really wasn't very concerned on it. Tinnitus is really kicking my ass right now. God damn it, tinnitus, you fickle bitch. You don't give me a moment of silence, do you? Hold on, I gotta take that out of my ear and hear some music or something. God damn. It was getting to the point where I couldn't hear anything else. Which book? There's a second book on here? Oh! I need to read the comments fully. He mentioned that I was reading a Warhammer book. He seemed to like it. It was a very shameful thing. Okay, when you said the book looks really good, were you talking about this? Or were you talking about what your coworker said? Book on the chaplain. Oh, okay. I'm all like, brother, did I read your shit completely wrong? Oh. Like, I don't even know what's going on anymore. God damn, this fucking chair's wheels suck. Then again, it is supporting me, so 270 pounds is a lot of weight. Okay, so I see the thing that I need to make cream color. I'm just gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now, get it over with. The white's fine. The white's as good as it's getting. This is where that careful SpongeBob meme comes into effect. When I'm doing something like that, this is instantly what I'm thinking in my head. Doing that and painting eyes. I just hear, careful SpongeBob. Careful SpongeBob. I've talked about it multiple times. Alright, I really don't know how the fuck I'm getting a Raven Guard logo in there. With that backpack, I keep calling it a backpack, with the power pack being on there. Kind of a bitch to get to. I can probably make it work. Got 2 books to go through. You're near the end of 1,000 Suns and Horse Heresy, and you're about a third of the way through the Paranox for 40k. So I've only tried starting 2 books for 40k. I've tried starting Angron the Red Angel, and I've listened to, I'll say, a third of Cadia Falls. Or the Fall of Cadia Falls. Good thing. She's a Krieg fan, I was about to say. Good thing our local unhinged Krieg fan is not in chat. But I don't think she would She likes the guard in Krieg, not Cadian. Fuck Cadia. It's all about that nuclear destruction of Krieg. All right, this is all dry. Paradox has had a chance. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna give. We're gonna talk about this again. Oh fuck! I didn't even do the leather. I'm totally missing parts, guys. Come on. You guys can't let me get away with this shit. Not again. And I know I could have just said it's black leather, but I'm not doing that. And I do have to do a couple touch-up slots. Thousand Suns Prospero Burns is awesome. Do you say that because you are a clear Space Wolves fan? And if you say you're not a Space Wolf fan, I think your username states otherwise for you, brother. Alright, so for the most part, this is done. We'll do touch-up stuff later tonight, after I do cattle chores. So let's go ahead and throw this up on here. Let's not throw him up on there backwards. I will probably super glue this one down since he's supposed to be posed. Actually, we will not super glue him. No, we won't super glue. We will use Tayama. And that's gonna peel all that paint that's on there. Great. So I better like the way he's posed, because that's the way he's gonna be posed forever. I like it. I'm gonna hold him down so he can't tip out. There you go, he's done. I've got to still do the markers to these and that, and then obviously I got to do the Blood Raven stuff on there. But the helmet looks really good. Hold on a second. I see I missed a spot on the helmet. Okay, super glue it is, because that stuff's gonna take a minute. Let me fix the spot I missed on the helmet. No, but it made you respect the chapter. Your first exposure to Warhammer was in fact the Space Wolves. You have a soft spot for them, to say the least. To say the least, brother. Your name is Urson Canine. Just a little bit of super glue there. Where's foot goes? And we'll let that sit, and by the time we stream this afternoon, it'll be perfectly done. All right, so that is the last of the jet bikes done. I'm so happy to have all those finally done. The captain was a good choice. The captain, yeah, the captain on jet bike, guys, something that totally exists. The chaplain on jet bike was actually a really good choice. The Deathwatch shoulder pad really fit him well. This is technically a shoulder pad for Gravis armor. I didn't notice that until I had already put it on, and I mean, once it's on, it's on. I'm not fucking taking it off. So we're gonna make do with that. It's also technically different because it has an X instead of the Deathwatch or the I, like all the other ones do. So it's gonna be a little bit different. But other than that, that's really not a huge difference, and people are just gonna think it looks cool as fuck, because they do look cool as fuck. Those jet bikes look awesome. The Dark Angel one, okay, you know what? I'm gonna show off the Dark Angel one. Where's it at? There he is. is. Come here, little bastard. And then here is the Dark Angel one. So that is all of the jet bikes officially done. I'm so happy to finally be done with them. And these are my first tries at eyeballs, other than this one, obviously. I will get a Bloodraven thing made up for this one eventually. It's not going to be the most precise thing that has to be done today. And I'm just trying to make sure I've got everything set up for next week to get the artwork started on the VTuber model. And then, what else? Oh, I've got everything that I need except for a habanero pepper for the spicy stream. Oh, nope, I've got to go get things to make it so that mini is acceptable to paint on YouTube. Otherwise, I might get a ban on YouTube, and I don't want to do that. So, we will see you in the next one. Let's go ahead and hit the outro screen. Oh, I forgot. I've got to add something to the outro screen. Where is the scene? There it is. Scene 2. I know it did that. No! I grabbed the wrong thing. There you go. I got it to work. All right, we'll see you guys later today. We will stream normal hours, probably 5-ish. So we'll see you then. Bye.